Good morning, shiny, beautiful, amazing people. I'm wearing a microphone. I'm going to try and film as much wearing a microphone, especially if I'm filming with my phone, because the sound is so bad. So I'm really sorry about that when I don't have a mic. So I hope you're all having a lovely, sparkly day. I woke up this morning. I don't know why I'm feeling so down recently. I think I'm just going through a little wobbly period. And I thought, you know what, Laura? It's beautiful today. It's like July at the moment. It's mid-July. It's not hot at all. Like, it's just perfect weather. And Paris is so calm. It's so quiet. Everyone's left for the summer. I don't know if I'm going to do like a little trip. Like, maybe I'll do like a couple of days somewhere. But I thought I'm just going to get myself out of the house. We're going to go get a sandwich from Cozy. It's this sandwich shop, pizza place that I've never been to before. I've heard lots of really good things about it, and I love a good sandwich. So we're going to go there. We're going to also go to a different cafe after and have a coffee and do some journaling, make some ideas for some wedding invitations. I'm thinking I really want to make some really fun ideas for my website and also brainstorm things that could be like downloadable for you guys as well, and like ideas for prints and stuff. So we're going to channel the creative energy. We're feeling really good. And I did something different with my makeup today. I mean, pretty much the exact same base. I've just been using Makeup Forever foundation, concealer, a little bit of Laura Mercier powder, a tiny bit of bronzer and blush. I'm trying to like highlight my natural qualities, and instead of doing liquid eyeliner, which I always do, I'm just trying to wear a little less and just wear mascara. And I don't know if I like the look. I think I'm very much used to wearing like, I don't know, I have very round eyes, so I like to kind of elongate it, and like I wear a lot more makeup normally, but I thought, you know what, embrace the French girl way, less is more, highlighting your natural features. So I'm just gonna see how I feel about it. I don't feel super confident, but anyway, whatever, who cares? So yeah, I'm just in my PJs. I've been working all morning, and now I'm just going to get dressed. And let's go for a walk. Let's get out in the sun. Let's feel the vibes. I'm in a very Aquarius mood today. And yeah, so we're gonna have a nice day, because I feel like, you know, when you're feeling down, you're like, oh, I just wanna go to sleep. Like, I just wanna stay at home, be a hermit. But I'm like, you know what? It's summer, who cares? Like, I think instead of waiting for the wobbly days and the bad moods to go away, I think sometimes you need to challenge it and be like, okay, I'm not going to sit here and wait for it to pass. I'm going to do something to actively help it pass. So yay, let's get out of the house, let's go for a walk, and let's get a sandwich, because I'm very, very hungry. So using this from Typology, it's really ratty and old. I got it from when I worked there. It's their Black Cherry Lip Oil. I love a lip oil. I actually love it. I don't really like lip gloss, but love a lip oil, love, yeah, a satin lipstick. So I'm wearing the most basic outfit, black crop top from Uniqlo barrel jeans, and I'm gonna wear my little Croc sandals that I'm obsessed with. They're the best things I've bought. And then let's go. Okay, I just got to Cozy, and the lineup is pretty big, so I don't know if I can be bothered. I really hope they do takeaway, because I don't need to sit down, but I don't know if it's even worth going. I mean, it's literally peak lunchtime, but I'm not waiting for a sandwich. Okay, I'm gonna go, but well, the line is massive. I'm gonna just go for it, and then I'll get takeaway. Je vais prendre le menu avec perfide habillant. Sur place ou en comté? Un comté, s'il vous plaît. Just a San Pellegrino. So I ordered the Albion Perfide menu, like just a formula, lunch formula with a San Pellegrino. I was thinking of getting a Coke Zero, but I was like, nah, I can't be bothered. But all of their sandwiches look so good. The one I chose has like a roast beef and tomatoes and onion and chives. I'll show you later, but I have to go eat in a park or something. The sandwich has been secured. We are going to go to the dog park. Just about, it's like a 10-minute walk away. Oh, is that a good idea? I don't know. I'm going to go in that direction anyway and go find a park to sit and chill in. Because it's shady. I don't want to get run over. I cannot express how excited I am to try this I was going to say pizza sandwich. It's so busy today, but it was actually really busy in the restaurant, but they moved so fast and they were really nice, and I really hope it's good. I'm sure it will be delicious. But yeah, they have a really good system. I think I just ran into the nicest woman when I was just about to go into that dog park and eat, and then I was kind of like, I was looking in there, and then she was so funny. She was like, "Excuse me, madame," this is all in French. She's like, "Are you looking for somewhere to eat?" And I was like, "Yeah, just a little park." And I know all the parks in the area, and she's like, "Oh, well, there's too many dogs in here. Like, can I recommend something better for you?" And so I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I just like let her recommend me all the parks in the area, even though I know them, because I didn't want to be rude. And I was like, I would have been fine to go in there and eat anyway, but I was like, because I did want to watch the dogs, but I don't know, she was just kind of, not that she ran the park and she wasn't being bossy, but I was like, I don't want to ignore, I'll just go to a different park. And there wasn't actually a shady spot anyway, so I am going to go to my little garden. Alright, so I'm back. I just washed my hands, that's why it's a little bit wet, because I was going to go to a park, but I just decided, like, sometimes there's nothing better than being on your own balcony, especially when you live in Paris. Like, come on. I haven't even used the balcony this much this summer because it's been so hot. So let me show you what I brought. Getting just this nice ice cold San Pellegrino, because who doesn't love? Oh my god, look at that. That has roast beef, lettuce, grilled tomato. You can get here. Oh my god, that's so good. And the bread is so soft as well. It's like really crispy, but like so soft. Okay, I just had lunch and that was so delicious. I will absolutely go back there, and they have so many options. They have like 3 different tiers of sandwiches, and each, like, there's the first tier that's the least expensive, and then there's like 2 others, but they only go up by $1, and they have so many options and salad bowls and stuff. So definitely go check out Cozy. It's Cozy when you come to Paris, if you're in the area. There's a location in the 6th arrondissement, and I just went to the one in the 3rd. Anyway, as I was eating, and when I walked past the dog park earlier, I thought, it reminded me of something really juicy that happened recently. So this is a very juicy story. I don't really talk about a lot of dating stuff because, I mean, I go on different types of dates. I meet lots of lovely people, and then sometimes I meet really lovely people and they're just not the right fit. Like, I don't have any chemistry. And then sometimes I meet people who I have a lot of chemistry with, but it's not like a long-term thing. So, oh my God, this is like an example of how grim dating is at the moment. And it's really kind of frustrating because in Paris is such a transient city. You have people who are coming and going, people who are traveling. For example, I went on a date with a really nice American guy 2 weeks ago, I think, and he was so cool. I thought he was like working here, but he was just here for a week and then he was leaving again. So I was like, sometimes you just have to shoot your shot, because I will go to bars all the time with friends. I'll see lots of cute guys, but they never approach me. Whether or not, I don't know if they have a girlfriend or in a relationship, whatever. So what my friends and I have started doing, because I'm the only single one, is we'll go out and then we'll find someone who looks cute. And then if I'm getting kind of a vibe with them, like if I've exchanged eye contact with them a couple of times, we carry a pen with us, and then we get like the business card, and then before we leave, we write my number on the card and like whatever. We did this, okay, by the way, I'm saying we do this, we have done this once, but we thought like this would be such a fun idea to keep doing, because why not? You know, like sometimes you just have to shoot your shot. And I just feel like men, not to be sexist, but I'm like, I just feel like men often in my experience have never really made an effort with that sort of thing. They're not going to make the first move. So like, why not? I obviously check for the ring, but if they have a girlfriend, it's totally fine. You never know. And so anyway, this is so frustrating. So I have been kind of like, it's kind of a joke within my friends. I'm pretty unlucky with dating. But everything else in my life is going great. It's just like the love side's a bit. And so anyway, we were out for dinner 2 weeks ago, and there was a cute guy, and we were like, oh, like my friends kept telling me like, oh, you should give him your number, like blah, 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 blah. Like, and one of my friends, Ariel, is really confident. Like she doesn't mind going up to people and doing that. I do. I'm like, oh, I just feel so awkward. So anyway, we paid for the bill. I wrote my number and my name on a card, and I said, text me, winky face, with this like winky face with like my number and my name. And then Kelsey and I left, and then Ariel goes up to the table with the guy that I was interested in, and she goes, my friend thinks you're pretty cute, I'm just gonna leave this here. And the guy apparently said, oh, what did he say? It was like, I think you should give it to him, like his other friend who I wasn't interested in. And anyway, and so they left it, the card, and then we thought, okay, well, maybe he has a girlfriend or something, like, I don't know, maybe not. Or maybe he just wasn't interested. So I was like, fine, whatever, like no harm done. It was really fun and silly. And then the next day comes around, lunchtime, I get a text from the cute guy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like he's like, hey Laura, thank you so much for the card. Like this rarely happens. Like it's super rare for a woman to do that. I'm very flattered. Like, how are you? I hope you had a nice dinner. And we were chatting for a little bit, and then he was like working in the area. He had a meeting in the area. So he said, I know this is kind of spontaneous. Do you want to go down and get a coffee? And I said, yep, I would love to. Biggest waste of my time ever. So we go down, I meet him in the area. We go to the dog park, and we didn't get a coffee. And we're sitting there, we're talking, and he said something about like, he was actually a little bit older than me. So I'm 28 and he was 37, which is fine. I think that's like totally fine. And he goes, look at this. By the way, this is from the iron earlier. Oh my God, it really hurts. He goes, oh, like he mentioned his child. He's like, I have a kid. And I was like, that's okay. Like, cool. I don't mind if you have a kid. And then he goes, I said something like, oh, that's what I said. I said, are you single or in a relationship? No, I said, are you single then? And he goes, yes and no, and was kind of smiling. And I was like, and this is all in French, by the way, so there's no lost in translation. And it's a yes, no, like it's not. And I said, what do you mean? Like you're single or you're not? Like it's yes or no. And he was like, it's complicated. And I said, well, do you live with your partner? Like, do you live with the mother of your child? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, I don't know. I was just so taken aback. And the way he was saying it was just so weird. And it was just like, okay, you're really being sneaky. And I was like, I said, well, why did you come here then? And he goes, well, it's not every day that a pretty girl gives you a card. And I was just curious. And I was like, bro, I'm single. I wanted to shoot my shot. I wanted to meet you. And how disrespectful is it that you are being so disrespectful to your family, disrespectful to me, because I obviously he doesn't know what I want, but I want something serious. I'm looking for someone, you know. I was so annoyed. And I was just like, ugh, this fucking sleaze bag. Like, just thought like, oh, wow, she's Australian. Like, oh, wow, like so interesting. Like, ugh, like it's just so shady. Like if I had a partner and I found that they did that because they were curious, it's just yuck, disgusting. You don't do that. And anyway, I said, oh, what did I say? Oh, I said, yeah, like why did you come? And he's like, yeah, I was just curious. And I said, well, don't you think that was just a waste of my time? Like this is a waste of my time. I was not happy. And he goes, oh, that's a little bit rude. And I said, I think it's rude that you're here and you have a partner. Like, and you're disrespecting my time because I want something serious. And he's like, So I got up and I said, I think I'm going to go now. I'm sure you're a nice person, but have a good day. And then I left and then I blocked his number. So that happened. So yeah, it's just like stuff like this all the time. Like you'll go on dates and then I hate dating apps, but you go on dates from the dating apps and they'll say like, oh, I'm looking for something long-term. And then you go on the date and then they treat you like they just want like a one-night stand. They're very like hypersexual. I'm just like, what? Like, when did I ever give you that indication? And it's just people aren't really, that's what I was saying in my other vlog, like people aren't honest about what they want because I feel like they want to get more matches and they want to manipulate people to getting what they want. And it's just so gross to me because I'm like, I could never do that. I would feel so weird. If I just wanted to have fun, have sex, I would never put like long-term relationship on my profile just so I got more matches. I wouldn't manipulate someone just to get something out of them like that. It's just so stupid. It's actually really sad, to be honest. And there's a thing I've also noticed, I'll get off my soapbox, but something I've also noticed with Bumble recently is that they've added a new type of dating types. You can add like long-term relationships, something casual, like short-term fun, whatever. I know they're all different across the apps. And on Bumble, they've recently added open to seeing where things go. But I've talked to multiple men and they have told me that they just have, like, if they have open to seeing where things go, they have no desire to actually see where things go. They just want sex. And they think by adding that gives them more matches. They have more likes from girls, like an ego thing. And I'm just like, ugh, it's just so sad to me. I get so heartbroken or just so discouraged that it leaves me completely empty, that I'm just like, oh, I need to take a break. So I go through phases and it's just like, it's so hard when you spend so much time with your friends. I spend a lot of time alone because I'm very comfortable with that. I have a lot of solo activities and I love that. It's so much easier because dating in general, I think universally, I don't think it's just a Paris thing. Well, Paris is hard. It's a big city. There's lots of people just not being serious. People don't want to commit. It's just so exhausting. It feels like you're having an interview over and over and over again. And when you have really great friends and you're very happy with your own time, which I'm very grateful for, because I know I have some friends who don't like being alone. They don't like time alone. I love it. I get very used to that. And I'm just thinking like, what is even the point of dating anymore? Like it just feels like it's such high stakes with very, very rare, like it's very rare that there's a payoff that's actually worth my time. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. I just wanted to yap about that a little bit because I'm just like, wow, I'm just seeing such a problem where I have such a good time with my friends. I know that there's low stakes. I'm always going to have a good time. I'm always going to leave feeling enriched and happy. If I hang out alone, I can control the situation because I can control I'm doing. Oh, if I'm not feeling good, I'll watch a movie, or like I know how to entertain myself, so I'll always have a good time alone. But it's like with these men, it's always like when you go on so many dates with so many different people, you really start to lose hope and you really start to realize like, wow, people really, not everyone, of course, but it's just like, it's so draining. It's like you're constantly putting yourself in a situation. I don't want to be negative, but it's like, it feels like sometimes you're putting yourself in a situation where you know you're going to get disappointed, when you know that it's just, they're going to say something weird, they're going to be creepy, this and that. Like just statistically, based on my own statistics of people that I've gone on dates with, it seems to skew in the negative direction. And obviously like, you know, whatever, people, but it's just like, oh, I feel like I'm like so jaded with dating now, and I never wanted to be like that, but it's like, I'm always waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm like, when are they going to be a creep? When am I going to find out that they're extreme right or crazy or hate animals? Like, you know, or they're just a douchebag or they have personality issues. Like, I don't know. It's just like, it's really hard. And like all my friends, like we've all been to therapy, like being aware of our emotions and understanding situations and how to communicate with people. But it's just, I've really struggled to find men. I don't hate men at all, but it's like, I'm really struggling to find men who have like done the work, who aren't crazy, who actually are aware of their emotions, they respect women. And it's just like the bare minimum is really, really challenging to find. And there have been some lovely people. I've gone on dates with the loveliest guys, but unfortunately, I just haven't felt like a spark. And I know that attraction can come sometimes, but like, oh, maybe I should just settle because he's nice, not because I'm actually attracted to him. So it's like really, I guess that's why it's so rare to find your person. And that's why, why it is rare, because it is hard to find like that combination of like someone that's like your best friend that you can tell everything, you have a great time with, and you feel even better after hanging out with them. But then also you have that like chemistry with and that attraction and stuff. And I just feel like there's like a couple of things that are missing each time. Like it's either a lot of attraction, a lot of spicy fun, but then nothing long-term. They don't live here. And then there's people that I'm like, oh wow, they're actually really great to talk to, but we have nothing in common. They're nice, but I have no attraction. So it's like, it's really hard. But yeah, if you're single watching this, I just want to say, I hear you. It's rough out there for all of us. But yeah, I don't hate men. It just feels draining, and it's like, oh, maybe you shouldn't try so hard. Maybe you shouldn't do this. But it's just like, I don't know, like even when I'm shooting my shot, I get men who are married. So I think it's just luck a lot of the time, timing. But what we can do is, in the meantime, while I like wait or like be open for finding someone, just focus on myself, because I would hate if I waited, like if I was just miserable for like a year and then didn't focus on any of my hobbies, my projects, like making my life the best it were, because I was waiting around for a guy. No. So that's the good thing. You still have your life, you still have your friends, and I need to just channel all of my frustration and my energy into my work and my craft and my art. And then who knows, maybe I can meet someone through that. You just never know, because as soon as you get a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a partner, a lover, your life shouldn't stop anyway. So why would I not continue living my life to the absolute fullest, and then someone can kind of just pop in and we can sort of be two complete people, So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that, because I'm just like, God, I'm just so drained with dating. It's like, I just want to hang out with my friends. I just want to do my own thing. And I don't even want to try, because I feel like when I try, it doesn't work. I don't know. I just feel like the universe like works in weird ways. And I feel like everything happens for a reason. And maybe it's like a sign to be like, okay, Laurie, maybe you actually need to crank out some more paintings and art and like really focus on you and not like worry too much about these silly men. Like they'll come to you. Like someone will come to you when you're ready. That's the whole thing. I'm going to do a whole video on dating in Paris, but yeah, pretty crazy. Okay, thank you for listening to that. I am gonna just do some work for a couple of minutes, and then we are going to go get a coffee, get out of the house again, enjoy the afternoon. It is just so sunny and perfect outside. I actually don't think that there is a more perfect day, like weather, than like today. It's like breezy. It's actually quite windy. I would say it's more than a breeze, but it's also sunny. It's just like what you want. There's lots of funky stores around here too. Like you can go here. This is an epicery. I think it's, Jewish and other things. In case you haven't seen in my other video, it's just near a church here. You go down this alleyway and then there's a coffee shop to the left called Mini Cafe. It's really delicious. I fear there may not be a space for me inside, but bonjour. I ended up going with the peanut butter latte and then a red velvet cookie. So that was yummy. I had a peanut butter iced latte and then a like a red velvet cookie because I felt like it. And I was chilling there for a while, but I don't want to be mean because I know my audience is pretty much Americans and I love y'all Americans. But I was chilling and then there was someone who came in with her friends and she was really loud, like taking up the whole energy of the coffee shop, just like telling her story really loud. I'm like, you don't have to speak that loud, I understand, but like there's other people in there, so it kind of just turned me off, so I left. And then now I'm gonna go home and just relax this afternoon. I've been out in the sun quite a bit, so I'm gonna try and stay out of the sun. Maybe I'll go get a drink with a friend tonight, we'll see, not sure. But yeah, that was really nice. And then, what was I going to say? Oh, I'm feeling very inspired to make some wedding invitations, like different event invitation designs. So I started sketching that in the coffee shop. Really nice day. Okay, I just decided to come home because I have some stuff to do and I'm going to actually plan out another video for my horror channel that I want to make, which is on scariest horror movie tier list. So I'm going to plan that out. I'm a bit sweaty, so I'm just going to chill out in the shade a little bit, watch some TV while I do that, and also do some sketching designs as well. These aren't that good. I would say like the mini watermelons aren't that juicy. The bigger ones that you can get from the market are better, but anyway,